Dear soul, the angels bring me a message today that may deeply touch your premonitions, something you might have felt in the bottom of your heart, but which reason still tried to disguise. There is a truth hanging in the air, a revelation about this person who occupies your thoughts so much, and which was spoken to someone you least expected. What I'm going to disclose to you next could change everything, and it is crucial that you pay attention to every word. There is a confession, an outpouring of feelings that this person guarded with such fear, and which has now come to the surface to a third party. Have you already realized that certain coincidences in your life are not mere coincidences? This is one of the signs from the angels. This person, who for so long maintained an almost impenetrable silence about what they really felt for you, has reached a point of no return. The angels show that the internal pressure, the intensity of accumulated feelings, became unbearable. Picture, dear soul, a river that, for a long time, was held back by a dam. The waters accumulate, the force grows, and a moment arrives when the structure can no longer hold it. That is the image the angels show me to describe this person's state. They found themselves in a whirlwind of emotions, a labyrinth of thoughts about you, about what happened between you, about what could have been and what could still be. This silent anguish, this internal battle, led them to seek an outlet. It wasn't an intention to betray your trust or spread gossip, but rather an urgent need to release the weight that was crushing their soul. The angels disclose that this person has been living in a state of constant restlessness, a sensation of emptiness that nothing seems to fill, except the memory of your presence, of your laugh, of your unique way of lighting up their life. This search for relief led them to open up, to pour out their truth to someone who, they believed, could offer some comfort or advice. What this person confessed, dear soul, went far beyond a simple mention of your name. It was a revelation of the depth of their feelings for you, of the regrets that consume them, of the opportunities they feel they have lost, and the immense lack of you in their life. The angels show me that this confession was not planned, but emerged from a moment of extreme vulnerability, where all defenses fell. They found themselves speaking about you with an emotion so raw and sincere that it surprised even themselves. This confession included the most intimate details of their feelings, the way you impacted them, how your energy transformed their life, and how your absence left a void that no one else managed to fill. The angels say that they described your essence, your strength, your capacity to love and to be light, with an admiration that only someone who truly values you deeply could have. They spoke about the fear of having lost you forever, about the hope, however faint, that there might still be a path for the two of you. The suspense is great, I know, dear soul, but there is something very important you need to know about the context of this revelation. The angels want you to understand that this confession, although it might seem frightening at first glance, is a fundamental step for the truth to come to the surface. It is a sign that this person is being pushed by the universe to face what they feel, to put aside the masks and the excuses. This is the energy of clarity that is starting to settle in. You might be asking yourself, why would this person confess this to someone, and not to me directly? The angels explain that often, people most fear the reaction of those they love the most. They feared your rejection, feared that you wouldn't want to listen anymore, that you had already moved on. Uncertainty paralyzed them, and for this reason, they sought an intermediary, someone who could absorb this emotional discharge without the same risk of direct confrontation. But this choice is not a sign of weakness, but rather of an internal struggle that is approaching its end. This message reached you at the right moment, dear soul. The angels are preparing you for what is to come, so that you are not caught by surprise, but so that you can position yourself with wisdom and inner peace. This confession is the first tremor before a great movement. It is the proof that your energy, your love, and your importance in this person's life are undeniable, even from a distance. What the angels want you to comprehend is that the truth always finds a path to reveal itself, and now, this truth is starting to unravel. The confession is a catalyst, a turning point that will trigger a series of events. The person who heard this confession has a role in this process, and the angels are supervising everything so that the greatest good of all is achieved. But that is not all. There is something even deeper happening, a preparation so that you can take the reins of your own story. The universe is orchestrating the details so that you not only receive this truth, but also know what to do with it. Before continuing the message, write this mantra in the comments. My heart is open to give and receive genuine love. Now, continuing with the message. This simple sentence has the power to open doors in your life and align your energy with the purpose the angels bring. The energy of love, when emanated with sincerity, attracts to itself that which is true and reciprocal. It is an invitation to the universe so that the most authentic connections find their path to you. The angels are guiding you to cultivate this openness, to let your being vibrate in harmony with the possibility of receiving and offering a love that truly fulfills. The confession that this person made about you was not an isolated event, dear soul. It was the fuse for a series of reflections and developments that are happening on the spiritual plane and in the material world. The angels show that, from the moment this person poured out their soul, the universe began to move the pieces in a more intense way. The energy that was previously stagnant, or kept in secret, is now in circulation, creating a magnetic field that attracts the next steps for this story. There is an undeniable force acting behind the scenes, weaving the threads of destiny so that the truth continues to unfold. What the angels disclose is that the person to whom the confession was made is not someone random. The angels guided this person to choose someone who has a connection with wisdom, with understanding, and who would not act in a frivolous manner with this information. This third person, upon hearing the depth of the feelings that this person nurtures for you, realized the seriousness of the situation. It is not about passing gossip, but about a deep truth that needs to be treated with respect. The angels confirm that this person to whom the confession was made is, at this moment, in a process of digestion and reflection, understanding what their role is in this plot. This third person could be someone who has affection for both, or someone the angels entrusted with the task of being a channel for light and truth. And the most important thing, dear soul, is that this person will not manipulate the situation in a negative way. On the contrary, they are being inspired by the angels to act in a way that brings more clarity and harmony for everyone involved. You might be feeling a different energy in the air, a premonition, a sharper intuition. This is the way the angels communicate to you that something significant is underway, and that you need to be prepared for the next revelations. The angels show that the confession included details that you perhaps didn't even imagine. This person spoke about your most admirable qualities, about the light you radiate, about the inner strength you possess and which, in a certain way, inspires them. They revealed the longing they feel for the simple moments, for the glances, for the conversations that only the two of you had. More than that, they expressed a genuine regret for any mistake they may have committed, for any moment in which they did not know how to value the preciousness of your presence in their life. The naked and raw truth of their feelings is now exposed, and this is a crucial step for healing and for the advancement of this situation. The universe, dear soul, is acting so that this truth does not remain hidden. This confession is a sign that the veil of illusion and distance is starting to come undone. The angels show me that this person to whom the confession was made is being guided to act, perhaps subtly at the beginning, but with a growing impact. This action could be a word spoken at the right moment, advice given with wisdom, or even encouragement, so that the person who confessed finds the courage to approach you directly. It is a perfect orchestration, where every element moves towards the alignment of truth and love. You might be feeling an immense curiosity about who this third person is, or what the exact words were. The angels ask for patience, for the complete revelation will come at the right time and in the most appropriate manner. The most important thing now is that you know that this truth is in motion, and that it is working in your favor. This confession is proof that your influence on this person's life is deep and lasting, and that however much they tried to ignore it, their heart always pulls them back to you. The angels invite you to open yourself to this energy of truth and healing. There are no reasons to fear, dear soul, for everything that is happening aims for your greater good and the alignment of the souls involved. What you feared, this confession that could seem like an act of disloyalty, is actually a cry for help, a sign that this person is stripping themselves bare before their own feelings and seeking a path to resolution. Light is being cast onto the shadows, and this is always a good sign. Now, the angels ask that you prepare yourself for the next signs, for the intuitions that will come. Allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to receive, and trust that the universe is working to bring clarity and a new beginning, if that is for your greater good. What the angels are revealing is only the start of a transformation. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments 888 to claim the abundance and the new beginnings that the angels are sending into your life. If you felt that this message resonated deeply in your heart and that the light of the angels is touching you, consider supporting our work with a donation through the Super Thanks button. Your support, given with affection and in a fluid way, helps us to continue bringing inspiring messages and light to everyone who needs it, strengthening our community and expanding the angelic connection. Now, continuing with the message, this simple action of claiming Dear Soul aligns your energy with the powerful vibrations of the universe, opening paths for blessings to materialize in your reality. The number 888, in its essence, represents fullness, the perfect balance between the material and the spiritual, and the constant arrival of opportunities. The angels invite you to welcome this energy, to allow yourself to receive everything that is rightfully yours, with an open heart and a serene mind. The angels continue to unveil the next developments of this confession that shook the structure of silence. The person to whom the truth was revealed not only heard the words, but felt the depth of the emotion that accompanied them. The angels show me that this third person was touched by the sincerity and the anguish of the one who confessed, and for this reason, they will not remain inert. There is a subtle movement happening behind the scenes, a series of events being orchestrated by the angels so that this situation moves forward. This person, who before was just a listener, now becomes a crucial link in this chain of events. Have you noticed how the universe has a peculiar way of placing us before the truths we need to face? The angels say that this confession was a necessary step to unblock the stagnant energy that hung over this connection. The person who confessed, upon releasing this weight, felt a mix of relief and fear. Relief for, at long last, having externalized what they were guarding, and fear for the consequences this revelation could bring. But the angels want you to know that this fear is an illusion, for everything is heading towards the alignment of truth and justice. This third person, Dear Soul, is being inspired by the angels to act in a way to facilitate a bridge, to create a channel so that the truth reaches you in a clearer and more direct way. It is not about interference, but facilitation. The angels do not impose, they guide. And this guidance is happening so that the energies can harmonize, and so that hearts can meet, or say goodbye, with total clarity. You may begin to notice signs, indirect messages, or even invitations to situations that, at first, might seem casual, but which are actually clever traps set by the angels, so that the truth reveals itself. The confession you feared, the one that was poured out regarding your essence and your impact, revealed how important you are in this person's life. The angels show that what was said was not in a tone of gossip or malice, but rather of a profound recognition of the value you hold. This person spoke about the light you brought, about the way you made them feel alive, loved and understood. They expressed the void your absence left, and the difficulty of finding in another person the same connection and depth they found in you. This is a powerful truth that is emerging. What this third person heard was a lament, an unburdening from someone who feels lost without your presence. The angels show me that this confession was a silent scream for you, an indirect request for help to get out of the emotional paralysis consuming them. And this third person, under the guidance of the angels, is now thinking of the best way to mediate this situation. They won't simply pass on the message, but will seek the most empathetic and effective way to make the truth reach your heart, without causing more pain, but rather opening doors for understanding. The angels invite you to keep your heart open and your intuition sharp. There will be signs, there will be moments when you will feel that something is approaching, that the truth is knocking at your door. And at that moment, dear soul, you will need to be prepared to listen, to receive, and to decide which path to take. This is a phase of great revelation and empowerment for you. There is nothing to fear, only the truth to be welcomed. The universe is working so that everything aligns with your greater good. The depth of this confession made the person who heard it realize the seriousness of the bond between you two. The angels show that they cannot ignore what was told to them, and that they feel a responsibility, guided by the light, to help bring clarity to this situation. And that is why they are about to do something. But that is not all. There is something even deeper happening. A preparation so that you can take the reins of your own story. Before continuing with the message, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, take the opportunity to subscribe. This helps us to continue creating meaningful content for you. By subscribing, you connect even more with our community of light and allow more inspiring messages to reach your heart. It is a way to support the work the angels entrust to us and to expand the chain of positivity. Now, continuing with the message, dear soul, the angels disclose that the confession about you, which was poured out to this third person, was not just a discharge of emotions. It was a trigger, an inflection point that is accelerating events. The energy released with this truth began to stream with intensity, impacting not only the person who confessed and the one who heard, but also your energetic field. You might have felt a restlessness, a premonition, or even more vivid and symbolic dreams. These are the angels preparing you, alerting you that the wheel of life is turning rapidly. This third person, upon digesting the depth of what was confessed, is being subtly guided by the angels to take an attitude. It will not be a forced intrusion, but a delicate intervention full of light, aiming for the good of all. The angels show me that this person will no longer be able to keep this truth to themselves. They feel the urgency to act in some way, so that this situation reaches a new level of clarity. And it is here that your attention, dear soul, becomes fundamental. What the angels want you to comprehend is that the person who confessed had nowhere else to run. The emotions, the regrets, the uncontrollable longing became too heavy a burden. The confession was an act of desperation, and at the same time, of a deep search for truth and resolution. This person loves you in a way that transcends time and circumstances, and this was clearly expressed in their confession. They revealed to this third person how irreplaceable you are, how vital your presence is for their own peace and happiness. The angels say that this confession is not an end, but a fresh start. It is the universe removing the barriers of silence and omission, so that the path of truth opens up. You might be wondering how this information will reach you. The angels show me it could be in an unexpected way, through a conversation that comes out of nowhere, a casual meeting, or even a message that arrives by indirect means. Be attentive, dear soul, to the signs around you. They will be your guides. This confession revealed that what you feared, the possibility that this person didn't care or had forgotten you, is exactly the opposite of the truth. They think of you, they dream of you, they miss you in a way that consumes them. And this truth, now in circulation, is creating the conditions for it to materialize in your reality. There is a subtle urgency in the universe's movements, an acceleration so that this story finds its outcome. The angels invite you to prepare for a moment of revelation. It may be that this third person approaches you to share part of what they heard, or that they inspire the person who confessed to look for you directly. The important thing is that you are with your heart and mind open to receive this truth, without judgments, but with the wisdom the angels grant you. Your capacity to forgive, to understand, and to love will be tested, but it will also be strengthened. This message reached you like a compass, a map for the next steps. The angels are telling you that the universe is conspiring in your favor, so that the truth prevails, and so that you can make decisions that align with your greater good. There is no more room for doubts or uncertainties, only for the clarity that is settling in. What is about to happen could be the start of a new and significant phase in your life. What will you do with this truth? That question is crucial, dear soul. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 7. Write in the comments, I receive the energy of the angels. My lucky number is 7 and I am blessed. I send love and protection to the person I like and love very much. If this message touched your heart, show your support with a super thanks and help spread this message of light to other people who need it. Dear soul, the revelation of this person's confession to the third party is more than an isolated event. It is the beginning of a deep process of healing and liberation for everyone involved. The angels show me that the energy of truth, once released, has an immense power to transform. And this transformation is now in full swing. What you feared, the dread that your feelings were not returned, or that the distance was insurmountable, is being dismantled by the undeniable force of the love this person feels for you. This person who, at long last, verbalized their feelings to someone, felt a huge weight being lifted from their shoulders. However, the angels show that, along with the relief, came a new layer of anxiety. Now that the truth has been spoken, what will happen next? This person is in a state of vulnerability, awaiting the reactions of the universe, and indirectly yours. They feel exposed, but at the same time, free from a secret that was consuming them. This is the liberation the angels announce. The third person, the one who heard the confession, is acting under the guidance of the angels so that this energy of truth propagates in the smoothest and most effective way. They understand they cannot simply ignore what was confided to them, and the angels are inspiring this person to be a channel of light. This can materialize in various forms, through sensible advice to the person who confessed, a subtle bridge to you, or even an energy of support that permeates the environment. The important thing is that the information is in motion and is approaching you. The angels want you to focus on your own energy now, dear soul. Forgiveness is a powerful force of healing, not just for the other, but principally for yourself. To forgive does not mean to forget or justify mistakes, but to release the weight the past can bring. It is to open space in your heart for new possibilities and for inner peace. Regardless of the outcome of this situation, your capacity to forgive is the key to your own emotional freedom. The angels show me that the universe is creating the perfect conditions for you to receive this truth clearly, and so that you can process it in your heart. Do not be surprised if old memories come to the surface, if dreams become more vivid, or if you feel a sudden clarity about what you really desire. All of this is part of the alignment process the angels are orchestrating. This message reached you so that you can prepare yourself internally, strengthening your faith and your intuition. This person who confessed their feelings is in a moment of transition. They are pondering their next actions, feeling the impulses to approach you, but still dealing with remnants of fear and uncertainty. The confession was a big step, but the decision to look for you directly is still a challenge. The angels, however, are working to propel them. They are placing signs in their path, facilitating meetings, or sending messages through songs, movies, or words that make them recall the urgency to act. Dear soul, the angels invite you to focus on your inner peace. Your energy of forgiveness and acceptance is crucial at this moment. It not only frees you, but also creates an energy field favorable for the truth to reveal itself in the most harmonious way possible. Trust that what is rightfully yours, what is aligned with your greater good, will come to you in perfect time. This is the promise of the angels. Prepare yourself for what is to come, for the angels are telling you that the truth will not remain hidden for much longer. The veil is lifting, and clarity is on the way. This is an opportunity for a new beginning, or for a closure full of peace. The choice in the end will always be yours, but this initial truth is the catalyst. Before we continue, the angels ask that you do an exercise of liberation. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, whom you would like to forgive. Visualize each one of them. Send love and say, "I forgive you and I release you. May peace be with you." Feel the lightness and the freedom that forgiveness brings. Now, continuing with the message. This practice, dear soul, is a balm for the heart, an act of self-love that dissolves the ties of the past and opens your being to the energy of renewal the angels are offering you. Forgiveness is not a favor to the other, but a gift to yourself, freeing your soul from unnecessary burdens and elevating your vibration to attract everything that is good and true. The angels show me that, after the confession and the process of forgiveness the universe is inviting you to perform, the energy around this situation will become lighter and more conducive to action. The person who confessed their feelings is experiencing a period of deep introspection. The release of the truth, however difficult it may have been, opened a space for a clarity they hadn't experienced for a long time. The angels indicate that they are pondering every step, feeling the urgency to move, but seeking the most authentic and respectful way to approach you. This person, dear soul, will no longer be able to postpone the inevitable. The angels are placing opportunities, memories, and even dreams in their path. that propel them to act. They are missing you in an even more intense way now that the truth has been externalized. The confession to the third person served as a rehearsal, a way for them to test the strength of their own feelings and the capacity to verbalize them. And the result was that the connection with you proved even stronger than they imagined. The third person, who heard the confession, continues under the benevolent influence of the angels. They are moving to create the ideal environment for the truth to reveal itself to you directly. This could happen through a frank conversation, through subtle advice they will give to one of you, or through a situation they will orchestrate so that a meeting happens by chance. The angels are working on the details, guaranteeing that everything unfolds with the greatest harmony and clarity possible. Be attentive to these interventions, for they will be the signs that the universe is acting. What the angels want you to know is that your energy of forgiveness is opening doors. When you forgive, you not only release the other, but free yourself from the ties of resentment and expectation. This creates a field of attraction for what truly resonates with your soul. If your desire is a reunion, forgiveness creates the conditions for this to happen in a genuine and transforming way. If it is closure, forgiveness guarantees that this closure is done with peace and respect. The angels show me that this person is approaching a crucial point. They feel that the time for hesitation is running out. The need to know your truth, to look into your eyes, and to express everything they feel directly to you is becoming impossible to delay. They are seeking the final courage, the one that will make them take the decisive step. And you, dear soul, are being prepared by the angels for this moment. This preparation includes strengthening your intuition so that you can discern the truth when it presents itself. It includes elevating your self-esteem so that you know your worth and do not accept less than you deserve. And it includes the purification of your heart through forgiveness, so that you are free from past hurts and can make choices from a place of love and clarity. The universe is empowering you to be the protagonist of your own story. The angels invite you to visualize a future of peace and clarity. No matter what the outcome, the important thing is that the truth is coming to the surface and that you have the power to decide your path. This is an opportunity to build something new, something more aligned with your essence, or to seal a cycle with gratitude and learning. The choice is yours, and the angels are by your side to support you in every decision. The truth is in the air, dear soul, and it is approaching closer and closer. Be ready to receive it and to act with an open heart and a serene mind. What you do with this truth will determine your next step. Dear soul, the energy of liberation you cultivated through forgiveness is now reverberating throughout the entire energetic field of the situation. The angels show me that this person, who confessed their feelings, is feeling this shift in vibration. They realize the environment around is lighter, more conducive to an approach. The fear that previously paralyzed them begins to dissipate, being replaced by a renewed courage and a sense of urgency that the angels are infusing into their heart. This person can no longer ignore the call of the soul that clamors for you. The confession to the third party was a cry for help, an attempt to release the weight, but the truth is that the cycle only completes with your participation. The angels are orchestrating the details so that they feel the unavoidable need to look for you, to speak with you, to express directly everything they feel. And this need is growing at every instant, becoming stronger than any hesitation. The third person, who served as a channel for this first revelation, is now acting more directly, but still with the delicacy the angels inspire in them. They might be creating situations so that you meet, or might be subtly encouraging the person who confessed to take the initiative. The angels show me that this intervention will be crucial so that the truth you waited for so long, eventually, reaches your ears. Be attentive to these coincidences, for they are not by chance, but rather part of the angelic plan for your greater good. What the angels want you to comprehend is that your current posture is a magnet. Your inner peace, your openness to forgiveness, and your trust in the universe's timing are attracting the truth at an accelerated rate. You do not need to run after anything, dear soul. What is yours, what is destined for you, will find the way, and this truth that occupied your thoughts so much is closer than you imagine. This person is mentally rehearsing what they will say to you. They imagine dialogues, think of the words they will use to express their regret, their longing, and, above all, their love. The angels show me that they want you to know how valuable your presence is, how much they regret any past mistake, and how much they desire a fresh start if that is possible. They are preparing to open their heart in a way they never did before, without games, without masks, only with the naked and raw truth. The angels invite you to strengthen your connection with your guardian angel at this moment. Ask him for clarity, protection, and guidance to discern the next steps. Ask that he helps you maintain serenity, regardless of what happens. The energy of your guardian angel is a shield of light that protects and guides you, and he is more present than ever to support you in this process of revelation and decision. Prepare yourself to hear the truth. Dear soul, it will come in a way you won't be able to ignore, and when it comes, you will have the opportunity to rewrite a new Magtar phase, or to seal an old one with total peace. The choice, as always, will be yours. But the angels want you to know that this truth is loaded with deep love and a genuine desire for healing and reconnection. Share this video with 2 dear people who are needing this message of hope and faith. Let's build together a chain of love and mutual support. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. This is a powerful way to expand the light and allow more hearts to be touched by the truth. Now, continuing with the message. This action of sharing and praying, dear soul, amplifies the positive energy, creating a network of support and light that transcends space and time. Every prayer, every share, is a seed planted in the garden of the universe, blossoming into hope and faith for those who need it most. The angels celebrate your generosity and your love, recognizing the power of a heart that opens to help others. Dear soul, the angels show me that we are approaching the peak of this revelation. The person who confessed their feelings to the third party is in a state of intense agitation, and this agitation has transformed into a firm decision. They can no longer bear the weight of silence, nor the uncertainty of their future. What you feared, this confession that was made, now serves as a springboard for direct action. The angels are opening the path for this person to approach you with the truth they guarded for so long. The energy released by this confession created a magnetic field that is pulling you to the center of this story, and this person to your side. The angels disclose that the third person, who heard the unburdening, has already fulfilled their role as a catalyst, and now the paths are aligning for the direct meeting. There will be no more intermediaries, only the naked and raw truth between you. This person is about to break the silence, to tear down the barriers they built themselves, and to face you with an open heart, and perhaps trembling, but with a determination the angels inspired. The angels say that this approach will not be made in a frivolous or superficial manner. It will come with a depth of feelings that may surprise you. This person went through an intense process of self-knowledge and recognition of your worth. They understood the impact you have on their life, the pain your absence caused, and how essential your presence is for their own happiness. The confession to the third party was the first step of a long road of reconciliation with themselves, and now they are ready for the second step, reconciliation with you. What the angels want you to comprehend, dear soul, is that this is an opportunity to clear up everything that remained pending. No matter what your final desire is, be it a fresh start or a closure, this conversation will be crucial for your inner peace. You will have the chance to hear the truth, to express your own feelings, and to decide your path from a place of total clarity. The angels are by your side, protecting your heart and guiding your words so that everything unfolds with love and respect. Prepare yourself for the meeting, dear soul. It could happen in an unexpected way, but not by chance. The angels are orchestrating the details, placing you in the same place at the same moment, so that this essential conversation can happen. Your intuition will be your greatest ally, guiding you at every word, every glance. Trust in your inner wisdom, and in the light the angels offer you. The angels show me that this person can no longer live in doubt or regret. They need answers, need a chance to explain, and need to know if there is still a path for the two of you. And this truth, which they guarded with such fear, will now be delivered directly to you. This is the great revelation the angels bring today, dear soul. The confession you feared is now the door to your freedom and your clarity. From now on, you have the power to rewrite this story. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments. The truth always illuminates my path. Share your experiences in the comments. If you like this video, like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.